Have you ever wondered what it takes to capture those incredible, up-close shots of wildlife in their natural habitat? Whether you're a seasoned trail cam user or just starting out, you're about to discover the secrets to getting the most out of your footage. In this video, I'll share 8 powerful hacks that will not only improve your results, but also help you uncover the hidden stories of nature around you. From choosing the perfect location to mastering camera angles and lighting, these tips will transform the way you use your trail camera. Choosing the right location for your trail camera is one of the most important steps to capturing great footage. It's not just about hanging the camera somewhere random. You need to identify spots where animals are most likely to pass by. A great starting point is to look for animal tracks, like paw prints or trails worn into the grass. These signs indicate where animals frequently move. Water sources, such as streams, ponds, or drinking spots, are also prime locations, as many animals visit these areas daily. Food sources, like berry bushes, nut trees, or agricultural fields, naturally attract wildlife. Additionally, lightly used paths, such as old hiking trails or forest roads, often act as natural routes for animals. Look out for other clues, like scratches on trees, droppings, or areas where grass is flattened from animals resting. By placing your camera in such locations, you significantly increase your chances of capturing wildlife. Spend some time observing the area, study the signs, and choose the most promising spot before setting up your camera. The height of your trail camera plays a crucial role in capturing the right footage. For larger animals like deer, wild boar, or wolves, the ideal height is approximately chest level to the animal. As a general guide, this translates to placing your camera between your own waist and chest height, around 3 to 4 feet, 90 to 120 centimeters, above the ground. This height allows you to film animals at eye level, creating a natural and striking perspective. For smaller animals, such as badgers, foxes, or hedgehogs, you'll need to position the camera closer to the ground. Think knee height or lower, about 1 to 1.5 feet, 30 to 50 centimeters, above the ground. For example, if you're filming a badger's set, the camera lens should align with the entrance to the set to capture all the activity in and around it. A handy tip is to imagine the size of the animal you want to capture. If it's smaller than a dog, your camera probably needs to be placed low. If it's larger than a deer, you can place it higher. Always ensure the camera is securely mounted and doesn't shift due to wind or curious animals. Choosing the right height ensures that the animals are perfectly framed and their behavior is beautifully captured. Many trail cameras are designed to point straight ahead, but this isn't always the best position. If you're trying to capture smaller animals or those that pass close to the camera, it's better to angle the lens slightly downward. This can be done easily by placing a small stick, rock, or any other object behind the top edge of the camera. This tilts the camera just enough to focus more on the ground and less on the sky. This adjustment is especially important when placing the camera low to the ground for smaller animals, as it ensures you don't film over your target. Angling the camera can also be useful when filming on slopes or hills. A slight downward tilt can give you a wider view of the landscape, helping to capture more activity. This small adjustment maximizes your footage and ensures no important details are missed. Lighting is one of the most critical factors in capturing high-quality footage. To avoid overexposure or dark silhouettes, make sure your camera isn't pointed directly at the rising or setting sun. These angles can result in footage that's either too bright or too dark, losing important details. Instead, aim your camera toward the north or south. This minimizes issues with shadows and provides more even lighting throughout the day. For nighttime footage, using a trail camera with infrared or no-glow technology is highly recommended. These cameras emit infrared light that is invisible to animals, ensuring they aren't startled or scared away. This is especially important when capturing shy species like deer or foxes. Additionally, avoid direct sunlight hitting the lens, as it can cause glare or lens flares, which significantly reduce the quality of your footage. By carefully considering lighting, you can achieve sharp, well-lit footage during both the day and night. Trail cameras often use motion sensors to detect activity, but this can be both an advantage and a drawback. The sensor can pick up any movement, not just that of animals. This means swaying branches, falling leaves, or even tall grass can trigger false alarms. To avoid this, take a good look at the surroundings before setting up your camera. Make sure there are no moving objects like branches or grass within the camera's field of view. If needed, trim back vegetation or choose a location with less plant movement. Also, check the sensitivity settings of the motion sensor. In quiet areas, you can set the sensitivity higher, but in busier environments, lowering it can help reduce false triggers. Paying attention to these details will save you time reviewing empty footage and ensure your camera focuses on actual wildlife activity. If there's little direct movement in an area, it doesn't mean nothing is happening. This is where the time-lapse function on your camera becomes valuable. This feature allows the camera to take photos or videos at set intervals, regardless of whether there's motion. It's ideal for observing open areas like fields where animals might not get close enough to trigger the motion sensor. It's also great for capturing long-term activity, such as sunrise and sunset sequences or animals passing in the distance. Time-lapse gives you a complete overview of what's happening in an area without relying solely on motion detection. It's a fantastic tool for ensuring you don't miss anything, even in less active spots. Trail cameras are amazing tools, but they rely on batteries and storage to function. Use long-lasting batteries like lithium ones, which not only last longer, but also perform better in extreme temperatures. A high-capacity SD card is also crucial, especially in areas with frequent activity. Choose one with at least 32 gigabytes or more storage to avoid running out of space. Regularly check your batteries and SD cards, particularly if your camera is in a busy location or left unattended for long periods. Always carry spare batteries and an extra SD card when you visit the camera. This ensures you won't miss important footage due to a simple issue like a full card or dead battery. Reviewing your footage is just as important as capturing it. Don't just watch for animals. Pay attention to patterns. Are there specific times when animals are more active? Do they use certain paths repeatedly? Use this information to refine your camera placement and settings. Perhaps a small adjustment in the angle or timing can yield even better results. By analyzing your footage and learning from it, you can continuously improve your setup and capture even more valuable insights into wildlife behavior. And that's it. 8 simple but powerful hacks to take your trail camera footage to the next level. By putting these tips into practice, you'll capture clearer, more exciting shots and get a deeper understanding of the wildlife around you. Remember, every detail matters when setting up your camera, and with a bit of patience and experimentation, the results will speak for themselves. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more, and share your own trail cam success stories in the comments below. Thanks for watching.